Hey everyone, James and Mark here with another mukbang. If you guys like this video, please give us a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Also make sure you click on the bell notification down below so you don't miss out on any updates. Today we are hanging out at home Friday night.
Yay!
And Mark was slaving in the kitchen for the last 2-3 hours. So Mark, what did you prepare for this mukbang?
The AC is on, but I'm still hot.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we had the oven on for like almost for an hour and a half at least. So this is Filipino style adobo baby back ribs.
Oh wow.
We should use our hands, huh?
I'm thinking we might have to.
Okay. Hopefully this is like really tender so that it could just fall off the bone.
Should we just do one in case we need another thumbnail? Okay, it's hot.
Mine's not hot.
You know me, I'm like sensitive with temperature.
I need to develop callus on your fingertips.
It's like
the sauce.
A little citrusy too.
At the very end, I added some lemon juice.
All right, let's go in.
What? It
just like fall off the bone.
Yeah. How's it?
It's good. Very tender. You really seasoned it quite well. Like, there's no shortage of that soy sauce, garlic,
it's
sugar flavor.
Full of flavor. Definitely you need rice with this.
Yeah. With the sugar, I think what ended up happening probably when you like put it in the oven is it caramelized really nicely. You even have this like thin layer of like crust.
We never made this before. I'm not the one to be boastful, but this is good. I think I'm also enjoying it because it's so easy to eat. You know, sometimes like other baby back ribs.
Yeah.
You really have to just bite into it, and then the meat's still stuck on the bone.
And a lot of times when you get like beef ribs, which is like even worse.
Like, look how clean this bone is. I didn't have to put in too much effort.
And the pickled radish, it's like a nice
pairing with it.
Cause
I kind of figured we needed some kind of kimchi or pickle thing with this.
Oh my God, look. So walk us through like how you made it. Like, what was the first step?
First step is we seared the baby back ribs on high heat with a little bit of oil. Just for a few minutes per side. And then with the sauce is soy sauce. I added some sake, sugar, some rice vinegar, a lot of garlic, some bay leaves. Just kind of mix that together and add that to our braising pan, and then just put it in the oven for an hour and a half.
And that was it.
And then finish it off like reducing the sauce, leftover sauce a little bit. And that's it. Super easy.
Was this one of those things where you like followed a recipe, or did you just kind of eyeball it based on?
I was inspired by a recipe, but we didn't use the exact ingredients, so we just kind of used substitute. This is a whole baby back rib.
Right?
It's about 3 pounds. You know what? We never cooked with baby back ribs before. Now that I think about it. How much was this again? $15 or less?
I think it was actually like 19.
19? Oh.
But if you think about it, this is like an appetizer at a restaurant. So in terms of pricing, so we're definitely still saving money. It's really good. I don't know if Korean cuisine has it, but Vietnamese there's like a dish that's very similar to this. It's like spare ribs. And I think the only one of the main differences is the ribs are like much smaller. But it's giving me that like nostalgic, my mom's cooking feeling.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
So those spare riblets, it's just this but cut into pieces.
I think so.
Why not just keep it whole?
Yeah, or maybe people bring it home and they actually use that big cleaver.
And bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam,
It's
bam.
kind of scary. So I noticed you used a new pan today. Was it a pan? Or like a...
It was a Dutch oven. It was a cast iron Dutch oven, but not the big Dutch oven one. It was a shallow pan.
How was using it? Did you like it?
I love it. It's enamel coated. So we have a cast iron pan, which I was thinking about using, but it just bothers me that you can't really wash it with soap. If you do, then you have to like re-season it. And I just felt like it was never clean with just hot water.
But you're right. I can see this being a dish where you only need to eat like 3 or 4 ribs and just eat a ton of rice.
Yeah.
Because it's so...
Bold.
Yeah, the flavor is very concentrated, I'd say. So you need a lot of rice to...
But adobo's like that, right?
I feel like
Typically?
if I ate adobo and someone didn't tell me what it was, I wouldn't guess adobo. Like, I just feel like I never understood
It's
what
just anything
adobo
that's
is.
soy sauce, like, and kind of sweet and soy saucy. To me, that's like an adobo.
So last week when you made chicken, was that considered like chicken adobo?
No, because it's not. I mean, it's a stop. It's similar, but to me, it doesn't taste the same. It's totally different. I'm gonna keep eating. So I mopped today. Woo!
Well, you had the day off. It was sounded like a very productive Friday. You bought me lunch. I was able to come home and eat lunch with you. That was really nice. To just have a 20-minute break in the middle of the day.
Oh, can I just be a house husband then?
In the grand scheme of things, you probably would be a better house husband than I would be. But, yeah, I don't know how that would work.
Right.
I think so. You're better at cleaning, which I feel like is, what else?
But if you're the house husband and then you have to clean, you'll learn to be better at it.
You should be impressed at yourself. This is really delicious.
Yeah.
So what have you got going on this weekend?
Do we have plans?
I don't think so.
Huh. We might take Heidi out to the park tomorrow. Because we realized that the last time we did something outdoorsy with him was exactly a year ago because it popped up on your phone. Like, one of those this day last year like memory popped up, right? So
It was on my Google.
on your Google
Photos.
Photos. And it was when we took him hiking. He hated it.
He did hate it, and that's partially our fault. But on top of that, I think around last year for Memorial Day weekend, it was like a heat wave. So the ground was extra hot. And we have this theory that taking him on that hike, like, kind of semi-burned his paws.
All 4 paws.
So then when we tried to take him out the next
He
day,
couldn't walk.
he was like, I'm not going to walk. I'm just
For the
gonna...
full week after.
Yeah. And so after that, I think we were personally scarred from doing that. But we should just check the weather and make sure it's fine, or even go earlier in the day.
So we went hiking, and then we were supposed to wake up early to do our early morning hiking, but we didn't get to the park until like 11. So we're hiking midday, and the sun's directly above us. No, and which means there's no shade because it's right on top of us. It's not angled, and yeah, I could imagine the hiking trail being super hot. So after a while, Heidi would just like stop, not walk anymore, and just like completely just lay down on his side. And we picked him up. We thought he was just being lazy, but it's probably because his paw was hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then afterwards, like what James said, for the full week, he couldn't walk. So when we took him out to for him to do his business, I would have to carry him, put him down on a patch of grass. He'll pee, but he doesn't poo in the same area where he pees. So then you have to pick him up and go to a different area, place him down. If he's not happy, pick him up again and walk across the street. So that's probably why we're scarred.
The other thing is we don't know how much of it is actually like he was in pain or if it was just him being Hedu, where he's like a Shiba and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna show you guys for taking me out. This is your punishment.
I'm sure his paws were in pain.
Okay. Because that little guy, he could be stubborn sometimes. Like you guys see one side of him on camera, he's like cute and he's just sitting here and he's obedient. Then there's this other side where it's like, you know what, you need to do things on my terms, humans. Yeah.
There he goes.
So today was National Donut Day. I don't think either of us have eaten a donut yet.
No.
I brought donuts to work, and then I brought 2 home, but they're just sitting on the counter. What's your favorite donut?
You know, I like the old fashioned. I like glazed. Sometimes I crave the jelly filled donut. You want more rice?
I'm just gonna steal some of yours so I don't have to get up for now. This is good. I think I'm good with one more rib.
Yeah.
When we went to Portland, there were a couple of different donut places everyone needed to try, and right now we're suggesting places for our friends to visit, and I can't say I would suggest the one we went to. It was called Blue Star Donut, and I just thought it was okay. It was like eating a cake in the shape of a donut. It wasn't really a donut, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was kind of dense. It was so, I mean, it was good, but you're right. When you do so much to it, it no longer becomes a donut.
Yeah. And then we never tried Voodoo Donuts, which is the other one everyone keeps talking about, so.
I heard that Krispy Kreme has a blueberry donut now.
Really?
I saw it on my Facebook feed. We should try it sometime.
I like donuts. I just can't eat more than one. That's just like my brain says you're only allowed to eat one, and I really stick to it. I think we might have enough for lunch tomorrow. Maybe like scramble an egg or something with it too. You said we have rice left? Great. When I swiped your rice, it reminded me of that other video where I got accused of taking like a much bigger portion of rice or whatever it was. Was it rice? What were we eating?
It was our Jollibee. I had my hamburger steak.
Yeah.
And then I think your chicken was spicy, so in the corner of my eye, I saw you just grab a huge spoon. And then I made a comment, and I could see that you're getting upset at me for calling you out. But then watching the video, you actually did take a large spoon.
And I had no defense because people in the comments were also saying, calling me like a ninja or something. I took a lot. Dishes like this is exactly why white rice exists.
I was just thinking that it's so good. I mean, I just had just a couple of spoons of just the rice. It was so good. It was so good.
When you were like turning it in the pan, did you find like the meat was like falling off?
Like if you're not careful, then yeah, it was kind of falling off.
You should eat more.
No, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
You have white rice left.
Oh, half the last bite.
You see how I did that, guys? Well, you don't have to...
I don't have to tell you twice.
Exactly. There you go. I don't know if this sounds appetizing, but I still have the adobo's like sauce flavor in here, so I'm using the rice to just get all that last bit out.
Why don't you just dip your whole body in adobo sauce and then wipe yourself off with rice, and that way you could just eat it.
I don't know what to say to that. Speechless.
You're kind of thinking about it.
Oh no, I'm just concentrating on eating this rice. I'm trying to be one with the grain.
I have to say, this might be my favorite flavor so far.
Yeah?
Yeah, normally I don't like lemon, so my second favorite is the lemon one, which I thought was weird. I thought I would like the grapefruit one more than the lemon, but I like the lemon one more. But this is my favorite one.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more cooking videos of Mark, leave it down below.
Both of us.
Well, I like it more when you cook and I eat. Fine, either of us.
Either.
If there's any recipes you guys want us to try, leave it down below in the comments and we can film mukbangs on it. And we will see you guys soon.
Yeah, bye.